Going live on YouTubes. We going live on YouTube? We going live on YouTubes? Let's go, YouTubes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude's not ready. Shocker. Impossible. Uh-oh. Okay. It's almost ready. There's throat into the microphone, as is tradition. Okay. That looks good. Everything looks good. Alright, I think we're in a good spot here. Kick it off. Let's kick it off. Let's go. Wait a minute. Look at all those boxes and junk and get ready to move. I'm so excited. Yo. We live. We live. We live. It's gonna be a good day. Finally got some time to play the game. Thank goodness for some holiday seasons. Need some holiday times, what I need. So I got a couple things on the schedule today. We're gonna do some professions. We're gonna do some spreadsheet work. We're gonna iron out some sneaky gold, I think. And I want to fix my bank tins. I need to clean out enchanting, get rid of enchanting. I'm done with it. I mean, I'm not gonna delete it, right? But I'm going to take down all of the enchantments that I have, all the old world enchantments. Probably just sell them. I'll probably just sell them to the vendor to clear out the bank, make bank space. Gonna clear out that bank. Gonna clear out a couple of my TSM strings to line up a second bank alt. And by second, I mean third. I'm gonna set up a whole new bank alt for all kinds of stuff from Dragonflight. Dragonflight is selling like mad, and it's selling the way that you have to craft it. You have to craft large quantities to get different items, different secondary procs, for example, or different levels of quality. So you need a lot of space. So they tricked us with this beehole bag, and they made us think that we were going to have plenty of room with this upgraded beehole bag. And it was a big trap. It was a big trap. Nobody saw it coming. I didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. Now our bags are just filled with garbage. And I'm getting tired of the garbage on my main bank tune. So I'm going to create a third bank tune to hold a bunch of the bulk stuff. The main bank tune, I am going to play with them though. I got a strategy with Inscription that I'm going to path out today, do some math on. I'm pretty excited for that. Gets a day off of work, decides to do spreadsheeting. Just a dude, just a math nerd. So yeah, we're going to get into some spreadsheeting today. And I want to solve Inscription, and I'd like to dip my toes into alchemy too. I think alchemy's got some big gains on gains, compounding interest gains. Alcoholic, what's up, brother? I finally got some time to play some games, man, for the next couple of days here, and play some games and you know, enjoy the holiday. And then finish packing and then move next week. So I'm gonna ignore all my responsibilities for the next day here, today and tomorrow, and I'm gonna play games. That's my choice because I'm an adult. So we're gonna do some profession grinding and some just cleanup, some general cleanup. I'm looking forward to it. One of the things I need to do on this guy is get to 58. And I don't want to do it. I guess I need to change him out of Chromie time, huh? He should be in Chromie time. I'm not sure which Chromie time is the best for random dungeons. Maybe Warlords. Switch him over to Warlords. Great, dude. Yeah, it's good to see you, Alto. We were hanging out so heavy before the game launched, and then I haven't been able to play some games, man. Hope everything's going well for you, dude. I imagine you're on that alcoholic grind.
I always have time for you.
Have you been enjoying the Dragonflight? What do I want? If I do Iron Horde, does it even matter? I don't think it matters. I guess just because there will be maybe more people leveling in Warlords. Oh, cool. Yeah, bonus experience is there. Okay. Okay. So I want to get this guy to 58 so that I can fly out to Dragonflight. I'm going to get his inscription. So my plan is on this guy, on my bank tune, is to clear out all the like cloaks and the bags and stuff, and send that off to another auction housing tune. And then I want to turn this engineering and this inscription into resource generation. So the inscription would be for milling. I'll go into milling spec. And the engineering will go into whatever spec it is for that. I'm not worried about engineering right now. So this tune will just kind of generate the items, because I sit at the auction house and I kind of repost things over and over to get the most amount of sales. So I might as well be generating resources as I'm sitting there. Turn it into double time gains. We got the 40-ounce coffee. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. If you want something different to level, choose classic and kill rares in Azeroth, but you need flying speed. Yeah, I got flying speed on this guy. This guy's my bank tune, so he's got some perks. But I kind of want something just kind of mindless, so I figure I'll just run a dungeon and see how far that gets me into 56 to 8. I could also fly out to Warlords. And go into, where's Warlord? And go into Spires of Iraq. I should probably do that, because Spires of Iraq has a lot of experience. The rares in Eastern Kingdom are close to each other. Yeah, I'll try that out, sure. YOLO. I'm here anyways, right? Am I in Eastern Kingdom? Yeah. It's been so long since I played in the Classic Realms. Alright, I'll choose the Classic timeline and go kill some rares. That sounds pretty mindless, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You just fly around and kill things.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
Are you talking about Cataclysm timeline?
Why, hello. Is this hello
Or the present timeline? Probably Cataclysm, huh? Cataclysm, the rare should spawn. Yeah, should be fine. I'm pretty sure it's Cataclysm.
Destruction.
What happens to the group finder if I switch to Cataclysm? I guess we'll find out. Chests give a lot of experience. Yeah, treasure chest. That's a good point too. Is there a location in Eastern Kingdoms, or you just fly? Blind. Flying blind. Familiar with Light's Chapel? Man, why can't you just search for all expansions then? That's so stupid. Starting to regret my decision to fly around blind. Don't they show up on the minimap when there's a rare around you? Going in. Familiar with this map.
Long have I awaited noble champions to enter my realm. Behold, the halls of valor.
Thanks for nuking these things.
And if you are found worthy, the Aegis of Agramar will be yours.
Get carried by some whirlwind monk. Wait, that's me. I'm supposed to be the carry. What are you gonna do? God, I love GSE. Makes everything fun. Makes everything easy. That's what it does.
The undeserving ones perish. Storm drakes at my side. The blood of the unworthy will flow through these halls.
Out on rare scanner. That's a good idea. And what does that do? It makes a noise when you find a rare?
The path forward is open.
I mean, maybe I'll beat level 58 by the time I'm done with this little grind here. That'd be great. That'd be great.
And you will have proven your worth to me.
It's too far away.
Probably not, though, Well, the first daily dungeon is going to give me 45,000 experience. That's half a bar of experience. So I need to get a full
I'm out of range.
bar point 4. Rare scan on. It shows where to find them, and if the rare is up, the color of the skull on the minimap is pink. Oh, interesting. That does sound easy. And that's good experience? That's better? Is that about as... I don't know, how does that compare to the dungeons, the random dungeons? I could definitely just drink coffee and chill on these dungeons. I probably need to get some damage meters back up too. I should fix my add-ons. Also gives you an alert sound. It'd be good. I had sound in my ears, which I don't. I have nothing, just blankness right now. Which reminds me, I should put something in. Something in? Put the noise in my ears. Hunt the rares between dungeons. That's such good advice.
Through great deeds of courage and
It's
valor,
such good
Persia
advice.
has earned this most sacred of rights. She shall ascend as one of my chosen Valkyrie, and her name shall echo in these gilded halls for all eternity.
Nervous, Persia? It is understandable.
I am not nervous, only excited. All my life has led to this one glorious moment.
Spoken like a true Valkyr. Mortal intruders approach.
I want to play a summoning warlock too. Now that I'm using GSE, summoning warlock seems pretty straightforward. Like really straightforward.
Them from these sacred halls myself.
The ritual is not yet complete.
Woo, that is hot. That is hot.
You sully this ritual with your presence, mortal. Persia, the fury of the storm is yours to... You will not deny Persia's ascendance.
It's too far away. I can't attack that target.
The light shines eternal in you, Persia.
I will not fail you, Aegir!
Nice. Base tanks all the damage. Already missed playing on my warrior.
Aegir, you were wrong to put your faith in me.
Dang, dude. That hunter's mad. Slapping people? He's slapping people, dude? Can't be slapping adults. Or kids. You can't be slapping people, period. That's not okay. I didn't announce the stream in Discord. You're right. You're right. Can. Should. I will.
The mighty Fenrir stalks these grounds. It will take cunning and guile to slay.
Oh, they pulled that guy? No, they didn't. Nice.
A perfect test of your worthiness.
Just kind of chilling out today. Alta, probably tomorrow too. Probably do a holiday stream too. I like the idea of streaming on the holidays. Holidays kind of stress me out, so I'm ready to put that down and not be stressed out and play some games, you know? So, I like the idea of just playing some games and chilling out, man. Drink some coffee, chill out. I like that idea a lot. Nice to do what you like. Yeah, man. It's really nice. It's been a few years. So I'm a little bit older and a little bit wiser and realize that I should be doing things that I enjoy. Not things that I feel obligated to do. Mostly older.
I'm out of room. Too far away. I'm out of room. I need to close.
I should start doing the daily dungeon on these characters that are like 55 to 57. Focusing on the guys that are closer to 58. Get that extra bonus experience and just get them up gently over
I
time.
look forward to meeting you within the Hall of Glory.
Why are they so fast? Oh, I'm fast too. I'm slower though. What's going on here? They got hacked. They got speed hacks? Like a monkey speed hex? Have you been doing with your gold making in Dragonflight, Alto? You get back online with your gold? It's been a while since I've been able to make time to get to the garrisons. I'd like to do that today or tomorrow. Oh, that's hot.
Throughout your trials, you have demonstrated strength, skill, and intellect. Your cries of anguish will echo through eternity. I embrace the abyss.
Definitely did get a bar and a third on one dungeon.
I will take joy in crushing you.
So I guess each day is about a bar of experience. Not bad.
My strength.
Just running to one dungeon.
Where they failed, we will succeed. Seems I underestimated you. Have bested me.
No Dragonflight for me yet. I'm doing my garrisons in Wintervale. Whoa. But did they patch the Wintervale quests? I was hoping that those quests were going to scale. They should have scaled. But they're only returning like 1900 experience, I think, last time I did them. I was really hopeful that they would return like full experience and you'd be able to farm experience gold and get a double whammy on that. Didn't seem to work out.
Give up the ages or die! You will die in agony! Now the Aegis is where it belongs. All my plans brought to ruin.
I don't know why they don't. I was hoping they were going to patch it.
I never thought I would meet anyone who could.
Doesn't seem like they will. We're like halfway through now.
And yet here you stand.
There's a lot of gold to be made in Dragonflight, dude. Are you...
Final trial that awaits.
I don't know, man. There's a ton of gold in Dragonflight right now.
You triumph. I will carve your names in these sacred halls myself and grant you a reward worthy of your valor. It has been ages since I faced a worthy opponent. Let the battle begin! Yield now, or I will call upon my true power!
Uh-oh.
Enough. I yield. You are truly remarkable creatures. As promised, you will have your just reward.
57. So I guess if I ran another 2 dungeons, I could just be 58 right now. I don't remember how to teleport out of here. It's stupid mute. Stupid mute. Thank you. I would. Who knows how long I would have gone on muted, just talking. So silly. It's so funny. 19 minions of Grumpus is a lot. That's good. I think you're saying you're getting like 150k for each one of those too. That's good gains. That's on par with Dragonflight for sure. So if they're red, they're not up, huh? Gotta be pink. Okay. Is there a zone that is good for this? It seems like the ones around Stormwind are going to be kind of bad. Near the root. I spawned right when I left? No? Okay. Every year you do the Grumpus farm and then you sell them all year long. It's pretty solid. I like the strategy. No feaster, huh? Dang, all these things are not up. Oh, do it on war mode? Shoot. Okay. Shoot. I think I need to go back to war mode for that.
Can I help you? Farewell.
War mode should be fine, huh? Yeah, that's man. You really do know how to play this game. Break out the spreadsheet. Yes, always expand it. My goodness, I don't care if it's in one expansion or not. Boom, baby, boom. War mode gives you extra experience too. I don't know if it gives you extra experience in the dungeons. I don't feel like it does. I remember this place, but I don't remember. I remember it being a nightmare on Mythic Plus. That's what I remember. Are you saying yep, like dungeons do give extra experience with war mode on? Because that's broken.
Committed no crime, Tirathon, whereas you and your associates have to answer for yours.
Crimes? Our crime was to sacrifice everything to save this world.
This guy's playing a Demon Hunter tank in Legion. Nice. I like his dedication to the lore.
You imprisoned the world's villains here.
I like it a lot. That's cool.
We protect life, often at great risk. Too often.
You dare speak of sacrifice to me?
So the daily dungeon bonus is actually 2? How do I feel about that? I think that's a good thing. Why wouldn't it be a good thing? But then also, why is it even a daily bonus? Why not just make it all dungeons? I guess so you don't just grind dungeons over and over. Yeah, it's a good thing. 2 is good. 2 is a good spot. 1 level per day is not very great, but 2 levels per day is pretty sweet. You go from 0 to 60 in 30 days. Just doing 2 dungeons. I like that.
I live to serve my people, my goddess, expecting neither personal gain nor glory. Can you say the same?
That's gonna make leveling these guys up to 58 much easier.
I will serve my people, the exiled and the reviled. I will slay.
I'm gonna get them all into Azure Weave tailoring. Should be nice. Look at this festive individual.
I will cast you all aside. And I will unleash my fury upon you all. I need no blade to defeat you. Anger, hate, rage. These will fuel me with the power I crave. My powers wane. I must have more. My power wasn't enough.
Thank you for
Homie guy, what's up, dude?
your intervention.
Fellow Sargeras. I got some gold gains coming, dude. It's gonna be a good revenue review this week, but maybe you shouldn't tune in. I don't want to compete with you, homie. I see you out there, Stank Bank. How you doing, homie? How's Dragonflight treating you? How many alts are you bringing into Dragonflight? I brought 10 of them up to full professions with tailoring and like alchemy. I brought them up fully and then just left them. I didn't do my daily craft or anything. I haven't had a lot of time on my hands lately, so I'm trying to get back in the saddle, you know. But I'd like to get some like these daily dungeons. The fact that you can do 2 of these and each dungeon gives you about a bar of experience is pretty sweet. So I'll probably bring up a lot of my like 55s up to 58 and get them in. I'm gonna work on some spreadsheet stuff today I think that there's a big opportunity in some of the professions for like resource crafting with multi-procking and all that. There's plenty of opportunities. But I think some of the more complicated ones like inscription need some spreadsheet work. Because when I leveled inscription, it pissed me right off, man. Crafting the items down to pigments and then crafting them into inks and then crafting them into something else. But then I started thinking, well, all those multiple steps have potential to multi-craft and potential to resourceful proc. So you're really getting compounding interest on your efforts. So I'm going to be digging into that today for sure. What's up, Quest? What's up, Justin? The homie's coming out, man. Everybody's waking up. Dude's leveling. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get some of these guys. This is my main bank character. I'm leveling my main bank character. Who does that? My thought process with that is that I want to be able to sit at the auction house and do auctions and craft at the same time, because there's a lot of cancel scanning that you have to do for like big Dragonflight gains. So I'm gonna do like resource generation spec here and resource generation spec in engineering too, and then just have another character spec into the crafters for those, because I have a million characters. Oh no, we died. So I'm excited. I'm mostly excited because now I have some time to play the game. I've been wanting to play so much, and I just haven't had time. It's been rough trying to learn this new system. Been trying alchemy, tailoring, and inscription. Yeah, that's what I'm into too, homie. But again, I didn't. It's like I leveled it up. I got really excited about it, and then I didn't do like the daily one crafts. I need to get like a schedule set so that I can gather that stuff more comfortably. And by schedule, I mean like log into this character, do this thing, and then log into the next character, do this thing. I want it to be more organized. Need sheets to look at everything in one profession. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like one sheet per profession. What I'd like to do is get like into the API, kind of how TSM gets into the API, so that it automatically loads like the lowest buyouts for the cost of the items. And then I could make a spreadsheet technically that would have like, you wouldn't have to update it manually. You would just be able. Wait a minute. Where's our dudes? You'd be able to just use that API connection and it should update on its own. Wow, are they fighting the boss without us? The disrespect. I should have just stayed dead. But I don't know anything about API structures and how to dial into that. I think Chosen was saying that he was building an API app that maybe we can put our brains together and I can do the Excel side of.
Watch your step.
There's a lot of math involved with the calculations for Dragonflight. Dude, the Dragonflight professions are insane. They're very cool too.
Watch your step. If only I could see
What's on here? Yeah, I thought so. They were locked behind the door. They're shockingly complicated, which I'm very happy about. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also like, Blizzard could have done this at any time. You gotta be kidding me, because professions for like a great many years have been pretty whack. Can I resurrect? I don't even know how to. Okay, good. Someone else did it. Because professions in Dragonflight are like all the spec trees and how important it is, and taking the right steps so that you don't break your knowledge points. Like, it's a lot. I'm in the stage where it's like paralysis by analysis, where I don't want to screw up, so I just sit on all my knowledge points. And I know that's really bad, so I want to fix that problem this weekend on at least a couple characters. You have the API running in Mantha spreadsheet? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he did something similar. I never looked at that though. His seemed like there were, I don't know. I had different plans for what I was thinking. But he's a smart dude. He's got that accounting brain too. I'm done shopping for Christmas. Now I can chill until next Wednesday. That's my plan too, dude.
your life extinguished.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I can send you the copy of his Google Sheets to look at. Yeah, that might help. That might help. I'm not sure how like the handshake works with the API and how it connects to the database. It can't just be spreadsheet driven, right? The API must connect through some sort of third-party software. This is what I'm expecting. Professions of the last 16 years have been the ugly stepchild of the MMO community. I know, man. I'm really happy with what Blizzard has done with it. Pantheus is using his sheets for one thing. I want it for gold profits? What's he using it for? I thought he was using it for gold. Yeah. Yeah. My envisioning is a lot more streamlined, a lot more simplified, and a lot less data. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be plenty of back end for the data, but I don't think that the average user wants or needs to deal with all that. I'd like something similar to TSM where you can load into it, and instead of having to click on the item to see like the profitability, like these sale rates and these profit margins and stuff, I'd like that all to be on a spreadsheet so that it's relatively simple. And what I'd also like to do is bake in like the spec trees to kind of account for the multi-crafting and the resourcefulness procs, especially at the stages like milling stage and then also the ink crafting stage. Like each one of those stages, the procking needs to be accounted for in a real sense. But I want that to all kind of be in the background so that the user doesn't have to deal with that. Are you focused more on Chronocloth or Azurweave? Right now I only have one character that I got into the Azurweave. I was going to kind of spread it out between the both. The Azurweave is going to be better because it's the bags are so profitable. You get a 3 proc on the Azurweave for 3 quality is really profitable. A lot of gold behind that. And Chronocloth backing the reagent bag while Azurweave backs the regular bags. I think the regular bags will always have a little bit more profit in them. So if you're only doing a few characters, I would focus on Azurweave first. If you're doing a bunch of characters, you need to balance it. I'll be balancing it. Yes, but for cooldowns and other things, Pantheus is going overboard with the sheets. He's a smart dude, but he can do too much. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Mantheus, so I'm not gonna sit here and talk bad about him. But my thought process is to really streamline those spreadsheets. I'm big on like user ease and the user experience, so I'd like to simplify it as much as possible. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of back end for like the number nerds like me. I know we got some out there. I think a lot of you guys would get into the numbers actually, but I'd like the sheets to be a lot more simplified and straightforward. Mantheus has, he's got a lot on his plate, man. He does a lot. My problem with Dragonflight so far is that I've been overwhelmed with Dragonflight and I haven't been like deep diving on individual pieces. So I'm in a situation where it's like jack of all trades and master of none, and I hate that feeling.
Utterly predictable. I knew that you would come. I have what I was after, but I stayed just so that I could put an end to you.
I thought the API would work. I thought Blizzard released the API.
And now you fool.
The user needs to download their own API for the server that they're working on. It's going to use the API in 3 completely different servers. See, honestly, when you start talking API, a large portion of the user base is like, never mind. And then if you're talking about 3 different servers for API, well, I start thinking, maybe not. Never mind.
I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. Victory must be mine.
For today, I'm not going to mess with API. I'm just going to mess with the base crafting stuff, and I'll build a that seems to be very large already. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Stop. For today, I'm just gonna build out a basic spreadsheet that the user can enter, like the prices of all the herbs and the prices of the ore and stuff. Once the user enters all that, then I'll have a bunch of calculations that we'll take a look at, like the quantities of everything and the profitability, the true profitability behind them. And I'll put in some modifiers for like the resourcefulness and modifiers for the how's everybody dead? Inspiration and wait a minute.
May the night shroud me.
We definitely did something wrong here.
Vengeance will be my death. Your death was inevitable. So be it. I will slay you.
I agree, it can be streamlined, but using the sheets to use to learn from or create for my own, yeah, I agree. It's
a long.
oh jeez, they engaged him right away. Battle res. Dead. I don't know what happened there. How did I die so fast? That definitely didn't scale correctly. Yeah, it's good to have a sheet to base your sheet off of, right? Something to reference is always helpful. I want to sell on 3 servers, so I want a spreadsheet that can tell me which servers are profitable, but it's long term. Yeah, the API is really good for that, right? Because I think the API can dip into different servers and give you different results for them.
I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. Victory must be mine.
I'll just stay dead. YOLO. But there's only one way to do this, right? You just gotta start. And I've been putting it off and putting it off, putting it off. Ah. But I think that inscription is such a pain in the butt that it's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of upside potential because it's such a hassle that even the scribes like myself don't want to have to produce the resources because it takes so long. And it's just overly complicated. But really what I was thinking was like when I was leveling these things, which ones made me the most angry? And then those are the potentials for like good returns on crafting the resources for those professions. Which ones made me the most angry, you know? Which ones, if they made me angry, they need a better solution. Should level me up to 58. I'll be able to go and get my professions up. Do my treasure hunt for inscription.
May the night
Nice.
shroud me in shadow. Beaten? How? You are nothing.
Hopefully he reses me.
The traitor. is
Somebody?
defeated.
No, don't leave.
Thank you. We owe you a great debt.
They didn't res me?
I will make my way to the.
You know what?
surface,
You know what?
But you should inform
Okay.
the other wardens of what you have accomplished
Okay.
today.
It's gonna be like that, huh?
May the night
it's right
shroud
here.
you in shadow, and the
I thought you
moon
would spawn in the beginning of the dungeon. I didn't know that. I'm still working on tailoring. I got tailoring pretty figured out. There's some good profit in tailoring, man. Just don't tell homie guy. I'm just kidding, homie. I want you to make the profit too. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna hold any secrets. I'm gonna take the same strategy and just release all the information that I have.
Is there danger?
Yeah.
Stay sharp.
Yeah. Tailoring, there's a bunch of money to get that. Those Azurweave bolts with inspiration to get the proc for the 3 quality is really good. It's really good. Dang, it took me 2 Legion. Dumb. Please continue to release your secrets. I got you, homie. It's gonna be a good revenue review, man. I'm really excited. There's profit all over the place is the thing. So like each profession has profitable items in the professions. And it's not even really hard to get into them. It's just finding them and then just exploiting them. Exploiting them in a good way, not in an illegal way. The Lazy Goldmaker has some really solid videos to help understand certain profession builds. Yeah, I've seen some of his videos. I get out there too. I watch a lot of videos. A lot of videos, man. I like Solheim too. I think Solheim puts out some good stuff. Penguin's good stuff. Thrawn Gaming's good stuff. I mean, there's a million content creators, so it's like, it's really like searching for what you want to do and then just picking a name that you know. And almost all of them are quality. Oops. I think I could just take the portal directly, which is tight. Oh, 58. It's portal time, baby. More bags. Yeah, I'm still selling bags. I'm selling a ton of bags. I'll refresh my auctions real quick. I'll get a peek on what I've been building. It's really on this character. It's been bags and cloaks. Ton of cloaks. A lot of profit in cloaks right now. Oh, gotta put the balance in there. The Wildercloth bags just fly off the shelf. They're still at like 100 gold profit, which is pretty solid. Got a couple more profession videos I want to put out too. Of just leveling. Like I need to level up leatherworking and the treasure hunt for level working. What is this? Interesting.
Our flight has much to offer.
Exploding them, that's what she said. Maybe. I believe you. Weird thing to say though. With all the cancel scanning that I've been doing, I collected a bunch of my gold out of my bags. It was a big mistake. I collected 140k on accident. I was trying to collect all the canceled items, and for some reason I pressed open all. So I was looking at it thinking, why aren't those items going into my inventory? No, my god, it's only gold. Gold's getting looted. It was a huge mistake. So the revenue review this week's gonna have a caveat. Caveat. Plenty of cloaks, right? Probably too many cloaks, but it is what it is. If you craft 5 of each, it should be fine. This is why I want another... I want this character to be doing other things. I don't want them to be selling cloaks.
I can't carry any more of those.
Rings sell good too. And it's easy to get into these things and craft them. Ideally, you wanna... So if you're engineering, you want one engineer that is spec'd into like the resource crafting, and then another engineer that's spec'd into crafting the item. And if you're inscription, same thing. You want one inscription that's spec'd into inks or milling, and one that's spec'd into inks. Then just like everything else, we can set up TSM mailing groups so that you can just mass mill on one character. This character, for example, is going to mass mill. And then my, I have another inscription folks that's going to do them into inks. And do them in bulk. I'm going to do them in bulk, probably like sets of 1,000 at least. Get some multi-procs on inks. I like it. Oh no, these cloaks. Somebody crashed the price. Why would they do that? They're so stupid. Tailored cloak. Somebody crashed the price. It's out of control now. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, most of those are mine, huh? Let's just cancel all those. Let's see if I can save it. It's all these 222s. Like a dummy, I just posted them all. I posted a lot, apparently. Burst Mastery. Burst Mastery's not telling. I should just disenchant a bunch of those. These are all Verse Mastery. That was like 20 Verse Mastery cloaks.
We have been scattered so long.
I can't carry any more of those.
We'll mail off some of those to be disenchanted. How about that? Get them out of my bags.
I can't carry any more of those.
We will not repeat our history.
I want to buy these out so that the price doesn't crash. Unfortunate, there's like 9 of them I have to buy. But they cut it too hard. They cut it in half. Freaking idiots, man. Who is this? Somebody's screwing with the prices, man. I don't appreciate it. What's up, bro? What's going on, Invincible? How you doing, man? Doing some, profession gains, man. Cleaning up some bank alts. Just doing some regular work, man. Playing the game. How are you doing, Invincible? Oh, God. I immediately started just posting it again. Crit first, Crisp Mastery. Crit Mastery's good. First Mastery's bad. Skipping those. Maybe we'll do a couple of them. Crit Haste? Good. And Haste Mastery is good. Haste Burst? Haste Burst is okay. Alright, now I know all these are verse masteries. Good. Now I can mail all those off to my disenchanter.
Thank you for sharing.
Get him out of here. Nobody plays verse mastery. You're good, man. Trying to stay warm. It's a cold Christmas, I tell you. It's good. Was stupid and lost my mining for Pandaria. It's so hard to fix that. So I had to fix that. Had a tough time reading that. My brain's not fully functional.
Seek knowledge.
Yeah, good. Fix the price. Now hopefully we get these sales at these.
Come see me again.
Alright. Let's do some treasure hunting. Just kidding. I'm gonna refresh some auctions on the rings. The rings have some pretty good sales too. I want to make sure that at least most of them are getting their sales. GOC is saving my Shadow Priest that I don't want to play. I agree, man. I'm really considering playing a lot more Warlock because of GOC. GOC is awesome. I love it. I don't like paying extra for the bars. Yeah, it hurts. I feel you. With the cold in New York, it was 53 degrees. By tonight, it'll be down to 6 degrees. Yeah. We hit 5 degrees too. It's raining right now on the snow, so it's gonna turn very icy soon. Hopefully it just washes away most of the snow and doesn't turn as icy, but I expect it to be ice.
Much to offer. Go in wisdom.
It's cold, man. It's a cold winter this year. Everybody's struggling on it. Look at all that. Look at all that. I think that's from last night. Sold a bunch of those rings. Is there a Blingtron for Dragonflight too? I need a Blingtron. Oh my god, I have barely any rings left. That means I sold like 30 or 40 last night. That's crazy. Poor bird. Birds flying around in the snow and in the rain. It's crazy.
Come see me again.
How is there no Blingtron for Dragon Isles? They're killing me, Smalls. They're killing me.
I cannot carry more.
We will not repeat our
Bag is so full of junk. Surprisingly, Florida is reaching below freezing this holiday weekend. 25 degrees. Yeah, that's crazy. Florida? That's crazy. I mean, it is cold. This winter is cold. See, like, look at all this junk. When I do the post scan, I don't want it to scan all that stuff that I am buying. I just wanted to post the items that I'm actually selling. I need to fix up my TSM for Dragonflight so it's cleaner. I sold a bunch of stuff that I was buying to craft with. It was not fun.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
These are unprofitable too. Doing the Time Walker's Patience is you're spending more in materials than you're getting out of the Nosterite. Just silly. Make 1 million of these rings. Rep mood. Hi, sir. What's up, dude? How you doing? Just chilling out, man. Having a good holiday game session. We're gonna be session today, session tomorrow. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, probably. I'm not even gonna say probably. I'm gonna do it. Get some games in, man.
My inventory is full.
Can you suggest to me what I could do to earn good money? In Warcraft? You talking about gold in World of Warcraft?
Our flight has much to offer.
Depends on if you have Dragonflight or if you don't. If you don't have Dragonflight, then Garrisons is so good. So good. Even if you do have Dragonflight, Garrisons is really good. The Winter Veil event is really good. It's really good gold in the mount, the Minion of Grumpus mount. And then if you do have Dragonflight, you know, the professions in Dragonflight, all of them have items that sell really well in the auction house.
We have been scattered so long.
So there's a lot of opportunity in Dragonflight. Like these rings, for example, are flying off the shelf for me. Anvils were selling at 90 gold last night. I don't know what they're at now. Ah, We got a Blingtron fight. That's my Blingtron. Go Blingtron!
My wares were made with knowledge.
Anvils are selling because people that are crafting at the tables in Dragonflight need the anvil to do their crafts, which is funny. It's a funny problem to have. Yeah, thermal anvils are selling at 90 gold. What? It's worth it just to craft these. Is it? No, I guess not. But I mean, I'm sitting on a surplus of 76, so I might as well sell those, right? I bought them at like 5 gold. Insane. Gathering is really good in Dragonflight. You can make a lot of gold with gathering if you have time. I'm looking from 10 days ago with the recipe of elemental and jewel crafting. It was 6 million, but now it's 1 million. Jewel crafting is not good now. All the prices have been going down. That's the way it's gonna go. It was crazy in the beginning because you had a bunch of rich folks that didn't care about the price. But now it's normalizing, so most of the prices are coming down. Some of the prices are going up. Like the purple gems, for example. The prices of purple gems went way up because people weren't using them before, but now they are. Oh, dude, his Blingtron beat my Blingtron. I'll kill him. Damn, where's the anvil? You're like, all this junk, I don't want to sell all this. I guess most of it I do want to sell. I'm really just trying to sell anvils.
Come see me again.
Sell everything. Is there a way to have a two-seater mount with the dragon mounts? Yeah, there is. One of the trees, I think you carry an extra person. I don't remember which one it is. Maybe you unlock it. But I'm pretty sure my guy can carry 2 people. Look how weak my renowned is. Oh my god, it's horrible. That's like week 1 should be. We're in week 4 now, I think. My goodness. It's horrible. Alright, let's get back to my inscription guy. Do that treasure hunt. Oh yeah. High level changing from item crafting to mythic plus. Yeah, that too. The eye levels will always be changing, so you're always gonna have profit in that. You're just not gonna have like the big profit margins of like 100, 200, 300%. You're just gonna have more of a normalized profit margin of like 15 to 20. So reduce your expectations, rep. Just gonna get in where you fit in, you know? Let's get my treasure hunt macros going. Oops. See that?
you seek knowledge?
Oh, sell them.
We have been scattered so long. Thank you for sharing.
Just treasure hunt. Oh. I do not want that rare scanner to be on all my characters. Let's turn that off. Then individually we'll turn it on when we want it. What's your idea about jewel crafting? I'm trying to focus on it, or it's dead. I don't know. I don't know enough about the jewel crafting. Right now, I was looking at it last night again. I've spent a few hours looking at it, and I don't know what to do with it yet. I don't feel confident with jewel crafting. I don't think any professions are dead yet, but you have to focus on your knowledge into a specialization you want to make profit with. Yeah, I agree with that. The knowledge is the key to, the knowledge and the specialization is the key to your profit making. All right, watch this. Let's get some add-ons, get some waypoints going. Train your whelpling. I think I'm supposed to do that one last. It used to be bugged. I'm sure they fixed the bug by now, dude. They can't have not fixed it, right? Whatever. I'm gonna do that one last. We're going on the treasure hunt. Should be the master. Yep. So far, all the professions are doing well. Just need to spec in the right areas. It's kind of wild. I mean, it freaks me out, like, how important specking into the right is, period. I remember where all these are. Right there. Can I not gather it at 58? That's the book. Oh no, 58, you can't get the treasures? That sucks. Alright. I guess we level it up the regular way. You have to be level 60 to get the treasures. Alright. Keep your secrets, treasures. Wait, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about, Invincible. I think I found something I need. I don't know what you're talking about, Invincible. I cannot wait for Darkmoon Fair. Some easy points. Oh my gosh. It's coming up. It's coming up soon. I agree. Darkmoon Fair is so sweet now. Where's the inscription? Blue red to it. Like a boss. Oh, I'm not Draenor inscription yet. That's the problem. Once I unlock the Draenor inscription, I should be able to.
This is the seat.
I should be able to see those treasures. Yeah, there we go.
12 dragons stands.
Get the engineering while I'm at it.
Cha-ching!
Alright, let's do that again. Fly right back out to where it was. Darkwood Bear's so nice. What is this you're looking for? I'm doing the treasure hunt. The treasure hunt for the inscription treasures so that you get 3 knowledge points. So this character, I want this character to just kind of produce inscription reagents and produce engineering reagents. So I want to go on the treasure hunt to pick up extra knowledge. I had to learn Dragonflight to be able to collect the treasure. I also have to be level 60, which I am not. So let's fly back to Valdrakken. No free knowledge points for this guy. These handy notes for the treasures, and if that's what you're looking for. Invincible. Yeah, the treasures are really good. For each profession, you should go on the treasure hunt. I set up a video for each one of the professions to collect the master and the treasures for each one. Puts it all in one place. I'm not sure if like handy notes peels it out for you or not. I hope it does.
We will not,
but you don't want to get mixed up with some of the other stuff that's in handy notes. Let's see. Pull up a guide. By the way, have you come across a bug that's allowing you to craft double war paints? Yeah. We've been doing that. We've been doing that since the launch, I think. That you can craft double war paints each day. I've spammed the button on a few characters and you craft the daily craft once right after the first one makes 2 times 20. Yeah, agreed. It's really not hard. You, right as the cast bar is almost finished, you just start double clicking. And you pretty much always craft it. It's hard to miss it once you start doing it. It's really good. I think Kiala pointed that out in the Discord. It's a good tip. It doesn't seem like it's meant to be that way though. No. They will definitely fix that eventually. So until then, I'm gonna use it. Might as well. But it is not working as intended.
My wares were made with knowledge. Thank you for
I'm gonna clean up these cloaks right now.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. He'll like you.
Don't shop. What do we got here? Sell it? I don't want to put it in there. Nice. Keep 0. Perfect. Take all these cloaks. Cloaks. Rings. Leather, bones, and a number thread. This was my crafter in the last expansion. Craft Seeker, obviously, right? I wonder how much penumbra thread I mailed off to that character. It's just sitting and deleted from the mail. That's terrible.
I can't attack them.
Oh, where's the bag operation? Bags. I don't really want bags on this guy either. So disenchant goes to the second bank. I guess bags will have to stay on this guy for now. Where even are they? They're in one of my things. I guess I can loot one and I'll be able to see from there. I think I need to craft a bunch, huh?
I can't attack that target.
How did I run out of bags? I sold so many bags. I can't keep enough bags on hand. What's up, Kialo? How you doing, dude? We were just talking about you. Homie guy was talking about the, spamming the daily one-click for Inscription. How you doing, Kialo? How's, man, how's it going over there in your part of the world? It is cold over here in the United States. It's got another 60 druid ready to go on my main realm. Any thoughts on professions? This is a clean slate. I got an enchanter, blacksmith, leatherworking, alchemy, but not sure if the money can be made in engineering. Yeah, I wouldn't go with engineering for cash. Tailoring's much better. You can get Azurweave procs with tailoring if you spec into the Azurweave weaving. There's good money to be made in tailoring right now. Tailoring's good for like the alt armies too, because of that Azurweave cloth and Chrono cloth. Doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Hope you're fine as well. Yeah, doing good. I'm happy to be able to play the game, man. I've been wanting to play, I just haven't had time. My tailoring procs today were insane. See what I'm saying? You knew that. You posted that in Discord, I think. Tailoring is really good for gold making right now. These bags still sell. These bags cost 37 gold and I'm selling them for 120. Sold like 400 now. With an average of 180. I was selling them for 500 when I started. It's crazy. But really the big money is behind those Azure Reef bolts. This guy's spec'd into spinning cloth. Made 250,000 with 2 one-clicks today. That is insane. The cooldown is up again at 9 p.m. here. Yeah, that's tight. That's really cool. The professions do feel like another way of progression where they feel as complicated or more complicated than some of the dungeons, and that's a pretty neat thing for professions, I think. There's so much nuance between all the specs and everything. I'm gonna reroll 2 more daily one-clicks in 10 minutes. The Azure Weave? Let us know how that goes, dude. I hope you get a good proc. I don't know why that little bird is out, man. Freaking raining, snowing, it's crazy. Hungry. I don't have any birdseed. Kinda wish I did. I think they've added this one click so that like bots can't get in there too. It's pretty smart. Like you can't auto craft these things. So bots can't just sit there and recraft them over and over. It actually kind of inspires the active gameplay. Not inspires, but requires. It's interesting. Dude, the tether price has gone up so much. It goes up on the weekends. People need it. On the weekends, I noticed that last weekend that it went up a lot too. There's an add-on for that to continue the unraveling. I was hoping there would be. Seems like something that should be automated. What's that add-on called, Quest? Do I want these to be done on my main guy? Not really. Not really. Just fills up my main guy's inventory. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna send these to Beanseeker too. I'll shop craft times 20. Take a look at that. Good. Continue. It's called continue? If it is the one I found, it doesn't continue. It saves a few clicks. Saving a few clicks makes sense. Oh yeah, snow's melted. Rain's washing it away. Nice. Still in doubt if I should take tailoring. Already have so many tailoring tunes. Is there gold to be made in unraveling and bolt making? It's living off of multicraft? I don't think so. It seems like bolts are very, very cheap. So while there might be gold in it, it's not a high margin at all. Great skill flux capacitor, huh? I'm gonna look that up right now. Try it out.
I have many, many wares.
Oh, I forgot to do the double click.
Many farewells.
I guess I'll try it out right now. The add-on causes the trade skills window to remember the last selected recipe between multiple openings of the window of that window and other trade skills windows or between the game reloads. Okay. It also remembers the last selected items for milling, prospecting, and unraveling salvage slot. But as John Locke would say, you have to push the button yourself. I don't know about all that. I like that John Locke reference, man. I really enjoyed the Lost. Lost was so good. All right, let's see how this works. It doesn't actually craft It just has it ready for you when it finishes. You were the Reddit friend. Let me go back to this add-on screen. Let me read this better. That's interesting. So it saves where you're at when you when you close the window. That's actually very, very helpful. Where did all those cloaks go? I don't have so much Wrathfire oil. Multi-crafter leatherworking for drums. Leatherworking has some good money in there. They all do right now, Kiala, brother.
My inventory is full.
My wares were made with knowledge.
See if I want to take some in there. This one should be scanning.
Come see me again.
I don't have a posting string for that. Whoops. Auctioneer's down, crafting is down, shopping. Shopping needs to be off. Typing is fine, vending down. Pause it all. Yeah, it should be fine. I don't remember the strings of all these. Take a look at those real quick. Warlords are trying to buy this. Man, crack myself up sometimes. Margin for non-procs on the drums is 150 gold each, but if you proc, you get a free 200. I'm mostly looking for fast-moving commodities. Yeah, I am too. Surprisingly. Build a multi-craft tune around for those PvE nerds that just want to min-max. I like it. There's some, I think there's something in alchemy with that, right? You can proc a ton of freaking potions and vials in the alchemy builds. Oh, put the mounts below profit on there. That puts it up at 5% crafting.
Do you seek knowledge?
105%. Only plus one though. Alchemist Scribe might be worthwhile. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm working on today is scribes. I want to deep dive into the inscription because it's a pain in the butt, and I want to set up the spreadsheet to kind of do some of the math, heavy lifting on how much do you get from milling, how much does that milling turn into inks, and where does your modifiers of multi-crafting and rocking get in there. But I think there's a big opportunity there for making a bunch of gold. Because nobody wants to make these inks, man. Making inks sucks. So I want to set the spreadsheet up before I actually jump into that. As in spec into it. What was it doing? Made an operation for Bagags? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. See how that goes. That post 10?
We have been scattered so long. We will not repeat our history.
That post 10. Yeah, that's perfect. That way I can have 10 of each cloak up too. I don't need 10 of each cloak up. That's a lot of cloaks. That's like 50 different cloaks. I need like 6 or 7 of each cloak up, I think. I left my PC for a minute to get a milkshake? It's tight, dude. I come back and find my cat turned it off. Classic. You got a Garfield cat too, dude?
Our flight has much to offer.
I like the number 7. Do 7. I'm gonna want a restocking on that too. Yeah, sell those bags. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna copy that bag when I'm. 40 of each? That's crazy. That's crazy. So I want crafting on the gags. And of each of these. I don't know, like 20 of these? Good.
Thank you for sharing.
Cool. Alright, we got some TSM fixed out. Just some of the sellers. That's why I don't let it in the gaming room. The cat always goes after the power button because it has a light. Dude.
Go in wisdom.
That's trouble. That's trouble, man. You definitely have a Garfield cat. Teach your cat to do dailies, huh? Are there dailies in Dragonflight? I'm not even sure. Archie time, chosen. Yay, yay. Chat on YouTube is busted? I don't know why, Yellow. That's weird. YouTube's playing games?
My wares were made with knowledge.
It'll be nice to get all of these freaking items off of this main guy. I think I mailed them off somewhere. I have no idea where I mailed them. Oh my god, did they mail them to Craft Seeker? Did I change the name and not the actual mail recipient? Because that's going to be a problem. That sounds like something I did. Oh, target character's Bean. Come on, Beans, where are you? Oh, they're still here. Let's cancel a couple, see what happens.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh yeah, I mailed them off to the Disenchanter.
I can't carry any more of those. I can't carry any more of those.
I should be able to mail these two to Bean Seeker. Yeah, looks like I picked it up and sent it. Let's take a look. This new profession system is really making choices so hard. I know. I'm in the same position, Kiello. realized yesterday that I'm in a paralysis by analysis where I'm just constantly analyzing and constantly trying to min-max, so I'm not moving anywhere, and I'm over that. So I'm making big changes, man. I don't like that feeling of not progressing for silly analysis reasons. It's not so silly. I mean, it is min-maxing. A big part of my brain wants to just max everything out. But there's a lot of decisions to be made. There's a lot of little number crunchings. Okay. Now, this guy should have cloaks in the mail. Let's take a look.
I must get closer.
Nice. Perfecto. And frostbite, yeah. Good, 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 good.
We will not repeat our history.
Nice. Bags just sell all day long, man. So good. Why didn't the cloaks post? Ah, we're looking good. Excellent. That way I could just sit here and cancel scan things and also do like these mass crafts, which is a big deal. That'll save me a bunch of time. So this stuff is like Warlord's herbs that I set on this character in Mass Mill.
Come see me again.
Need a macro that just does craft all now. I don't think there is a macro for craft all, but that would be sweet. Worth looking into. I will look into it.
Do you seek knowledge?
Now, why didn't it take the cloaks again? Because I don't have any cloaks. Already all posted. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that one selling for 1,000. Sweet. Why did that post for 1,000?
We have been scattered so long.
I'm not gonna worry about. That'll take all of those like bulk sales out of my main guy's bags, so that when I do the revenue review, it's not just 7 pages of bag sales. It's too many. It's too many bag sales, you know? Too many. I'm out. As they do these cancel scans, I need to mail off that stuff. I need to equip that guy with big bags too.
I can't carry any more of those.
The biggest bags. Huge bags.
Our flight has much to offer.
There it is. Cancel all these. Send them off. I like it. I like it. So we got the banks sorted out. We got the disenchanter not sorted yet. Matthew Sawal, how you doing, dude? Yeah, man, get the bags. Bag sales are still really good. Making a profit on the bags of like 90 gold? I think 90 gold right now. And I'm selling one like a minute. So it's pretty sweet. Often you sell big groups, right? So it's probably like average of like 4 or I don't know. It's a lot. Sell these cloaks too. The cloaks are good for tailoring. Get that warlock up, man. Get some tailoring going.
Go in wisdom.
I had to set up a whole bank tune to just handle all the bags and cloaks.
I can't carry any more of them.
So I was tired of, look, 400 mails in my main banker? Get out of here, man. That's too many mails. It's filled up with all these freaking cloaks and bags. All the sales, right? It's 4 pages of sales. It just goes on and on and on.
I can't carry it.
Which is a good problem to have, don't get me wrong. But it is still a problem. The price of that is crashed. Yikes. Not even posting them on the auction house, they're just sitting in my bank right here. Awkward. Yeah, let's clear out. Clear out the ring guy too. Ring guy's my main. I don't want him to be stocked up with a million freaking auctions. I want to play a warlock too, man. I want to play a summoning warlock. With the GSE macro, it just makes it so much simpler. And it's a lot more fun to play. Just summon a million things all the time. I'm all about that big summons groups. Look at all these bags, rings. This is all in one day. Good gains. Most of that's profit too, because the rings are pretty cheap to make.
My wares were made with knowledge.
That's a big profit too. 2,000 gold for one of these profession items. Come on, man. Can't beat that. God, there's so much gold to be made right now. Okay, here's another tip. Here's another tip. Hypothetically, if there's bots out there to mine and to herb and to do the gathering things, skinning, hypothetically, those bots need gear for those specs. So something worth looking into are the prices of those. Let's take a look at it right now. We'll do it live.
Do you seek knowledge?
Like the mining helmet, why does that sell for 2,000 gold? It costs like 100 gold to make. I got a feeling because there's bots that buy up that market. Let's take a look. Profession equipment, mining, search it. Well, that's cheap. That's cheap too. Okay, so the high-end ones go for a lot. Well, that's with everybody. It's not hard to make those high-end ones. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that one. That's expensive, man. There's nobody buying that because they could buy a 339 for 200 gold. But look at the basket. The basket's sitting at 1,600. That's crazy. its region average is 1,500. That's good profit. So it just depends on the item. Why is that? Wonder why that is. Back item. This is the helmet item. Anyways, the tip is to look at the professions that botting you would think a botter would use. The gathering professions, things that can be automated, and then look at the gear to supplement those professions, because it's possible that bots go in there and they just buy out the entire market. If somebody's setting up a bot farm, he needs a bunch of those things. And if he's setting up 10 herbalists for farming herbs, I definitely want to sell 10 of these floral baskets all at once. That would be super slick. Easy 16,000 gold. Anyways, worth looking into.
Go in wisdom.
I've been preparing my shaman for raiding and pushing keys in the past week or so. I'm finally looking into professions. Yeah, I haven't messed around with the keys. I haven't messed around with the PvP either. I'm really excited to get into the PvP. I just haven't got there. Time, man. Not enough time. Never enough time.
We have been scattered so long.
I cannot carry more.
There's so much to do with professions. It's a bit overwhelming. But it's in a good way. In a good way for sure. I think I'm going to be selling these rings and these cloaks and things the entire expansion. They're just so cheap, and people will always be leveling, so that's a market that I just want to stay in. Maybe necklace too. The necklace was pretty cheap last time I looked. Take a look at it now. What? That's not cheap at all.
Come see me again.
So somebody's doing market manipulation on this, and I'm here for it. I might as well just craft some of these and send them over. Sure.
We will
YOLO.
not repeat our history.
What? 100 of them? I don't know.
Go in wisdom.
Somebody took the market from 150 gold all the way up to 4,000. That's bonkers. That's bonkers. That's a big whale move for the weekend for sure.
I must get closer. I cannot attack that target.
The Boulder cloth bags on Proudmoore are only selling for 120 gold. 120 gold is good when you're only crafting them for 35. Maybe less. I don't know, that's good to me. I'll take 90 gold profit all day. Because you sell them in groups of like 10. It's easy gold, brother. Make a handful and see how much it's costing you. And then if it's worth it, maybe make more. I mean, I'm making like tens of thousands of gold on bags every day. I've sold 400 bags, average of 176 cost. Let's do the math. Want to do the math, Matt? Let's do the math. So the profit on those, if I'm selling them for an average of 176 and I'm crafting them for like 35 gold, so a profit of 140. 56,000. Good. I'm good with 56,000. Doesn't feel massive, but 56,000 is a good amount of gold just for bags, right? I'm down with that. So if he's, let's do that again. So if I'm selling like 40 bags a day, which I'm not, I'm selling more like 70 bags a day at 90 gold profit. 6,000 gold a day just for making bags. I'll do that. I'm 58 on my warlock. Once I ping 60, I'll run over to the Dragon Isle and level enchanting. You can teleport out there at 58, so you can go out there, you just can't get the treasures. You need to be 60 for the treasures. But at 58, you can go through the portal in Stormwind. $56K is the amount of gold in all my bags. Then you shouldn't be disrespecting. Don't disrespect the Wildercloth bag gold gains. It's good, man, and it sells fast. So it's like just constant growth. You let it go. I build like 60 at a time, and then by the next day I've sold them all, and then build another 60 and just keep going with it. I do cancel scan a little bit too. Multicraft. Inspired. You don't even have to do the Dragonflight intro quest to get on the boat? Nope. As long as you've done the whole quest line with one character, all you have to do at level 58, you just go to Stormwind and go through the portal. Takes you right to Valdrakken. I wish I knew that earlier, to be honest. I'm saying I've been more focused on Mythic Plus and Professions. Yeah, big time. I get it. We only have so much time in the game, and the cool thing about these professions is like they're so complicated that they take a long time. And luckily, I'm all about that gold making, so I'm spending the time on it when I have the time. My eye level's like 342. It's so low. I think I've done like 3 dungeons. Yeah, you do, yeah. I did it on this character. I took him straight out at 58. Portal time, man. But you gotta take him up to 60 to get the treasures, and I do want the treasures. I want the treasures for the profession specifically, right? That's like 30 knowledge points locked behind easy treasures to gather. So when you do the daily dungeon, you get about a level per day. Excuse me, per dungeon, and you can do 2 dungeons a day apparently. Didn't know that. So you can get 2 levels per day just doing the daily dungeon, which is easy. I'm gonna be doing that with a lot of these alts. Look at that, gold, gold, gold. Make some of these pendants. How about that? I'm not making. Make 30 though. 30? That sounds like a lot. 25 is not that big a difference. I'm also in a mythic raiding guild, so I had to get to 390 quickly. Yeah. I haven't raided seriously since Legion. I was doing Mythic and Legion too. It was fun. Had a lot of fun doing it. But that's when I like tanking. I will cancel scan until 2023. I'm working from home the rest of the year. More time to play. That's super nice, dude. Easy until you get one of those thread ones for tailoring. What are you talking about, homie? The thread ones? You talking about the daily one clicks for like Azurweave? I need to add these to the group to function just like the rings, I think. Times 7s. I wonder where they're all crafting at 316.
What's up? Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
I'm not using this. Training matrices are important, huh? Oh, they make it soulbound though. So you can't actually use that. Alright, never mind. Yeah, 316 is good. Very good. Okay, cool. Go back to leveling inscription. The thread treasure? Oh my god, the thread treasure. Oh no, no, no. I forgot about the thread treasure. That one is so stupid. It takes at least 20 minutes for my monkey brain to figure that one out. I totally forgot about that. Leveling inscription. That's what I was doing. I totally brain farted. You sidetracked me with that stupid thread treasure. That thread treasure is a nightmare. I did not enjoy it. I've done it like twice or 3 times now. I hated it. Yeah, it's fair enough out there. Alright, let's do this. Let's level up some inscriptions. Oh no, Ginger. I missed you in Discord. How's the move prep going? The move prep? It's going. It's going. It's going. I still have a lot of packing that I need to get done. You can see some of it right here. I still have a lot of packing that I want to get done, but it's mostly just waiting for like appointments with people. There's things that need to be done that are just pending like better weather so that there's not snow everywhere. So the move is ongoing. I'm not worrying about the move prep right now, okay? let's not talk about it. I'm putting that off until like at least Saturday night. I want 2 games of game time, you know what I'm saying? 2 days of game time. Alright, let's buy some stuff. Move in on Monday. The movers are going to be here on Monday. If all goes well. Who knows if the snow comes and has an act of God different idea, which would be horrible.
Knowledge.
Buy some of these. 5. Wrong. Those are expensive. Crazy. Ocean balloon. I want to put these into a group too, so that it's easy to navigate through these. All the herbs, all the ore, all the items that you need to actually purchase to mill and do all the drama with.
Thank you for sharing.
All right. Level up this inscription. Saturday night is tomorrow night. Yeah, it is, Matt. But that gives me at least 2 days to play. I haven't been able to play games like at all for the last 2 or 3 weeks. It feels bad. It feels very bad. So I want to spend some time playing games. I'm putting off the move. My only problem with moving is getting everything set up in the new home. Setup sucks. Packing sucks, man. I hated packing. Setting up, I don't. Setting up sucks too. Moving is not fun. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, I'm an artist. Okay. Yellow on the spectrum a little bit, dude? We're all on the spectrum a little bit. It's kind of why we deal with numbers. I was tripping out yesterday because of the date. It was 12/22/2022. And I thought, that's too many twos. There's a problem with how many twos that is. And then I started thinking that was the most amount of twos for the next 200 years. In the next 200 years, we're going to have more twos in the date. But then after that, it's the last date. So we're at the second to last step of dates with that many twos in it. We will only see that many twos in one more date in recorded time. Let that sink in, okay? It gives me chills just thinking about it. The fact that we're at the end of dates that will have that many twos in it. Yesterday was the second to last, so we only have one more of those dates. It's insane. It's insane to me that we only have one more of those. Time is not infinite, and we are at the end of that. Woo! Creeps me out. I was like 12, 22, 2022. There's 6 2s in there. There's no way there's 6 2. Yep, February was big too, but February was only 5 2s. No, it was February was 6 2s, but that was in the past. That was the second to last time. Now we're at the last time. It's just crazy to think that, like, we're at the end of the road on that. It's wild for me. Mill this stuff up. Yo, dude, enjoy your gaming time. Choosing to play some guitar. Nice. Instead of game right now. Hard splitting time in between 2 equally important hobbies. But I'll be able to play tonight. Peace. Later, homie. Have fun, dude. Yeah, you do what you want, man. You have a good time. Don't feel pressured to do something you're not enjoying. Hope to catch you later, homie. Sorry, I'm doing math over here, too. I guess 4 of these. I just want 2023 to come. I need my bonus and promotion. Nice quest. Get some promotion time. Get refilled. No, I like it. Alright, what else do I need to mill? Some saxifrage-ish? Bubble puppies? Bubble pop? Bubble puppy? Crafting inks time. Water and file. I always forget this piece.
Best goods in the Isles. You'll find no better in the city.
I don't know how many of those we need.
I am always at your service.
I need to get closer.
Right, inks. Sorry, I stepped away. We're working on potty training. Nice. I mean, that sounded weird. It's always fun. I found it so much fun to be raising a kid. Even when it's like something like that, where it's stressful and it stinks and it's dirty and it never seems to go by plan, it's still fun. You gotta enjoy the ride. If you don't enjoy the ride, it's just gonna feel awful all the time. Especially when like the kid's excited. Kid does something good, right? You reward them with like love bombing and they go bananas. It's very cool. 2-year-old tornado, yeah. Terrible twos, brother. Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. I wonder how much experience I'm gonna get from just crafting. I also noticed that if you get a level 3 barracks, you go up to 25 followers. That's right. But you can't really do anything with those extra 5 followers. I mean, you send them on more missions, but does it matter? Once you're maxed out, I don't find it to be super critical. I tested it on like 15 characters. I thought it was going to be big gains from the salvage yard, but it started to take up more time than I wanted it to. Because at some point, you need more time to collect all the gains. Your time becomes, I don't know, you have less time in the game and you have more, what am I trying to say? Maybe the time becomes more valuable. It's like if you have one character, gathering makes a lot of sense because you make a ton of gold, but if you have 46 characters, you can't gather on 46 at one time. So the time becomes more valuable that you're spending in those characters to do something that the gold making lasts longer. Garrison feels so underwhelming after finding Azurweave. I mean, yeah, you ride that proc train on the Azurweave, it feels really good. Oh no, I didn't get to level 20. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. It's weak. At least it got me to 20, I guess.
The dragon welcomes all. Aspects guide you.
So ruined right. One of these furnished. Uh, 17. So 6 of those chilled runes? 16? All right, we're not off track. That's good. Garrison is still very good for the time spent, right? So it does not take long to log in, do the daily 1-clicks, send the missions, and log out. It takes like 40 seconds per character. I think a minute and a half, including load time. But that's nothing. Apparently Wraith Bark rods are still kind of good for gold making. Wraith Bark rods. Yeah, I'll take a look at those in the auction house after leveling this inscription real quick. 7 of these things. Craft all these. See, like, this is not calculating correctly. Like, I want my spreadsheet to calculate the cost of these accurately. So I'm really gonna... let's see. What am I gonna do that? I might have to break up my stream today. I think I have to go and do some shopping. For like food. I need to get some food shopping done. Then I'll probably come back and stream again tonight. Maybe I'll do that stream or the spreadsheeting on the nighttime stream. We'll see. 1 o'clock now. We'll see. Just gonna carry on for now. Burnished ink. I have 4. I think there's a lot of profit behind this burnished ink because everybody uses the burnished ink for treaties, and that's going to be ongoing. It's only going to grow when there's more alts that need the burnished ink. That's 3. Do one more.
We safeguard Valdraken. Be safe amongst these towers.
Hey, 59. Sweet. Let's go.
We need you back in the present.
The city stands true.
So now I can learn sub-spec. What am I doing with this guy? Doing reagent crafting? Doesn't matter right now. Not gonna do that. I want all the cooldowns on one spreadsheet. What do you mean all the cooldowns? You mean like all the Dragonflight cooldowns? Because that'll be definitely be on like the summary sheet. The way I imagine this, right, is that I'm gonna make the spreadsheet that's gonna have the summary sheet where you input all of your characters and you input the professions for those characters, and then it'll have gold income after that, right? So for the individual expansions, like the Warlords daily 1-clicks, it'll have gold income based off of what professions you selected, and Dragonflight, it'll have gold income based off of the professions that you selected for the 1-clicks. So I think we're on the same page with that quest. The summary sheet should have all the cooldowns. Oh, no, that is an interesting thought. All the 1-click cooldowns, yeah. List of all the cooldowns in Dragonflight and all their expansions. Yeah, same page quest. I'd like that to be in, and you don't have to spec into it. It would just be, if you are these professions, this is the possible gold income from the each one of these expansions. And that gets built basically right off of the inputting section, because you're gonna have to put input costs for like the herbs and the bolts and all that stuff. The reagent cost is what's gonna drive the actual profit margin of the 1-clicks and the modifiers. So there's gonna be a fair amount of like entry on that front summation sheet. It'll probably be 2 sheets, really. The summation sheet will just automatically populate from the input sheet. The input sheet would have character information and pricing information from the auction house. Yeah, Matt, I did want to talk to you about that. I remember you were talking about the API. I was thinking about that I've been thinking about that all week. I don't really know anything about APIs, so I know everything about spreadsheeting, but APIs, I'm complete newbie, and I was thinking the same thing, that since there's a lot of auction house information that should be able to be automated with some sort of API process. I just don't know how. When you do those APIs, it's connecting to the Blizzard database, right? And checking the Blizzard, the official data. Like when you're looking at TSM, for example, this is all driven off of APIs, I think, right? Where the profit margins and the sale rates, all that comes from the Blizzard database, or does it come from a TSM database? I don't know how TSM would be operating off it. It seems like the driver should have to be Blizzard. I'm sure we could get together. Yeah, I'd really like that. What I want to do is get the bare bones of the spreadsheet ready so that it functions, and then I think importing the API piece should be relatively straightforward. Because the API piece should take care of like the cost entry and maybe the sale rates if that was interesting. I mean, I think it is. I would want it in the spreadsheet for myself, for sure. But yeah, we're on the same. I think we're all kind of in the same frame of mind on how that could work. It's just putting in the effort to getting it up and running. But today I want to start that process by building out the inscription. What I'm going to do with inscription is I'm going to build out the spreadsheet that takes so the user would have to enter the costs of the inks and the herbs, and then the spreadsheet would take all that and calculate the costs of the craft, and the user would also have to enter like a modifier percentage on those crafts. You can see it here, right? What is your modifier percentage for the inks, right? How much resourcefulness, how much multi-craft do you have? And the modifiers will apply to each stage of those crafts so that you can see a profitability. Ultimately, what I want to know is how much profit can I make with burnished ink, and I can see it, I can visualize it in Excel, so I don't think it's going to be hard to actually get in there and do. I just have to take the time to do it. But a lot of that user entry of like the prices of the inks and the herbs, I think can be replaced with API automated action. I'd have to look under the TSM hood. I think TSM released their API keys too. So I think TSM has public API keys. Which that makes sense. Just drive it off of API. Well, no, TSM's API is jacked up too. Because when you look at this, right, for example, I know the crafting cost of that is not just 5 waters. I can see it here. It takes 1 water and 2 and 2 and 2 inks. So the crafting cost on that is jacked. And that's based off of the TSM API. So it might be a little more complicated to get the API piece of the spreadsheet to work. But that's the last thing I'm worried about, really. I want to get the bones of it working first. Because if I set up a shopping string that shows you all of the inks and all of the herbs all in one string, you should be able to just hand key it in relatively quickly. And then all the prices will be accurate. They'll be tight. Are you familiar with Brooke's spreadsheet? No. I don't know who Brooke is, actually. But I'm committed to getting that done today. Not done, because there's going to be a lot of work that needs to go into it, but the bones, I want the bones created. Sorry, I stepped away again for potty time. Did you say yes or no to the Brook spreadsheet? No, I don't know what Brook is. Brook? Brook sounds like Hebrew. Baruch atah. It also sounds like something out of Willy Wonka. Is there a character named Brook? Brook? I don't know. For some reason, I think Willy Wonka when I read that Brook. I don't know. I should wrap this piece up though. Oh shoot, I don't remember what I crafted. Oh no. Chef's rolling pin. Okay. Oh, fasten squill. Come on, man. Why do I have to buy one? This is a silly thing to have to buy. I never shop from that dragon. I don't shop from dragons. Sketchy dragons, you know? I don't know. I guess I only need one of these things.
We have been scattered so long.
I'll take my business elsewhere, dragon.
I can't carry any more of those.
You have 2 monitors? Yep. Dang, Chosen, you messaged me all over the place. You messaged me on Twitch, on the YouTubes, on Discord, and now in game. You're really working my brain, dude. You're like, hey, pay attention to all these places because I'll show up anywhere, dude. I'll be like, oh, oh. That's funny. Yeah, I use 2 monitors. I got a vertical setup, so there's one up there and one down here. That's why I'm always like... let's see. Make these runes. Buzzing, chirping, howling. Oh, the quill. What did I get on that? Crafting speed. That's perfect. I need crafting speed on... Wait, is this the right guy? Yeah, this is my bank guy. I need crafting speed. No, I don't. I don't want crafting speed on this guy. Oh. Alright. Crafting those cosmic inks is next. 3 of these? Do it. Brooke is a person? Yeah, I figured. I can show you in Disc first. Yeah, I'd like that. We should try to meet up sometime and talk in Disc and share spreadsheet stuff and talk APIs. I'd like to do that if you're up for it, Matt. It'll be easier if we're both in Discord. Probably do it off stream, makes more sense too. That way I'd be able to focus on it better. I'm sure you buy those, don't you?
At your service.
I don't know how many of these I'm supposed to need.
Return to me soon.
I'm out of range.
One of each of these, right? Let's just go do them. Nothing to it but to do it. Discord spreadsheet, tea and cookies session. Yeah, that would be fun. God, I'm such a numbers nerd, dude. I enjoy spreadsheets, man. What are you gonna do, you know? Yeah, you said the same thing. God, that sounds enticing. Kiala, we're like of the same mind. Yeah, you'd be good to get in that call as well, Kiala. I know you got them Discord or those spreadsheet skills. Got that analytical brain. All right, now we're at 51. I can continue making missives or go into Vantus runes. I don't think I care.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
I don't think I care.
Enjoy, Valdrakken.
Do want the first craft bonuses.
Take care of yourself out there.
Discord spreadsheets conference call. I like it. Quest, you can get in on that too. I mean, most of you guys are in the same like frame of mind where it's like mathematically.
And meet me in Stormwind. It's time to set sail for the Dragon.
What just happened? What just happened? Stream delay. What happened? I just got logged out and I don't know. I didn't see what happened. Something happened because now I'm in freaking Stormwind. I don't want to be in Stormwind. I was what just happened? I was all stoked on talking math and talking Discord conference calls with spreadsheets, and all of a sudden I'm in freaking Stormwind? Yeah. Nice stairs, I guess. I didn't even see. I don't know what's going on. Right. Let's take the portal back to what I was doing, I guess. Thank you, WoW. Working as intended. That'd be fun to be able to build a spreadsheet that multiple users can work on too. That would be really cool. That was my initial that was my initial idea, right? Is that I put it on Google Spreadsheets because I wanted I was making it ultimately I made it because I wanted to track all my garrison stuff, and I knew it would be useful for couple of the communities that I was in. Then I realized, oh, I'm the only one working on this, so I'll just take this on my own direction. But it would be cool to, like, my intent was to have other users be able to edit things as well and have like a working copy and a published copy. That would be cool, because then different people could be doing different things, and then they could just kind of import together if it worked together. And luckily, somehow, I got lucky with you folks. You folks are all in the same like frame of mind of analytical and accounting and spreadsheets and stuff. And the API is crazy. So, cool. It'd be cool if we were able to set up some sort of group spreadsheet that more than one author was in. I just want to build these for the extra points, right? I think I'm level 60 now too, so I can go on that treasure hunt. So you can go. That's very bitchin'. You can get 58, go level up your profession, and you'll be level 60. And you'll be level 60 by the time you're done with your professions. And then you can go and get your treasures for that profession. That's very cool. I accepted a quest that teleported me to Stormwind. Alcoholic is right, as usual. I trust Alcoholic's information very much. His information is better than mine. He's got so much knowledge of this game. Is that the Hearth location? No, my Hearthstone is set in the Pandaria auction house. Pandarian engineering auction house, so that you can sit at the auction house and the mail and just cycle through it. And I have these other ones that I don't use really. Alright, so where are we at now on this? $52, 21 spec points. What did I need? This guy's not my ink crafter, this guy's my miller? I feel like, what's an inscription good? I really need to dial in what items are considered goods and what items are not considered goods in the tree. It's not very clear about that. Inks are items, they're crafting reagents. Crafting reagent. It's like everything's called a reagent. I don't know what is considered a crafting good. Runes, I guess? That doesn't say anything about a crafting good. Physical items make sense that they're crafting goods. In my mind, an inscription crafting good would be anything that you crafted out of inscription. That makes sense to me. I'm wondering if more people would do garrison stuff with SBG being so close. I was thinking the same thing about figuring out which enchantments to do. Enchanting is on the last of my list, man. I almost got tempted into doing enchantments, and then I thought, I hate enchanting. I forgot I hated enchanting, so I don't think I'm going to be building that spreadsheet. You basically mean we're all boomers tracking our finances in Excel? I don't know. I don't think that you have to be like old like me to use Excel at a high level. I think that it appeals to a financial brain because Excel is so good at calculations, right? And like making equations work. So I think that people that are interested in Excel are pretty similar in that kind of thought process. I don't think that's age restricted. I think the older you are, the better you become naturally if you're still working on it. But I'm pretty sure there's some young folks that do some wicked stuff in Excel. The one goblin spreadsheet to rule them all. I like it. Like a spreadsheet council. We set up a spreadsheet council. Oh my god, I can't explain how much I love that idea. Because I'm going to throw this out there. the way I do spreadsheets is I go in and I make sure everybody else's calculations are correct before I start populating my own numbers. I'm just gonna say, I wonder if you guys do too, because I got a feeling that each one of you, when you're using your spreadsheets and you've copied someone else's spreadsheet, I bet you verify the calculations before you start spreadsheeting on top of it. If you aren't verifying the calculations, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? You might be the young Excel users, not the boomer users. I've been burned too many times to use a spreadsheet that I didn't understand all the calcs in it. In my job, I train all the new hires in Excel since accounting uses Excel spreadsheets for everything. Yeah. I designed a test to an Excel test. I didn't design it. Well, I did design it. we had some team members that needed an Excel test to verify the applicant's abilities in Excel before we brought them on board. So we would test them with their skills, because anybody can say pivot tables and H lookups and V lookups and indexing and concatenation and everything, that all the buzzwords that are very good, but using it is not always the same. The spreadsheets that I copied and see the formulas are off for reaching out to different locations, not attached to the copied spreadsheets. Yeah, I don't like that. I hate that. If you're going to make a spreadsheet with complicated calcs, you better make tabs that bring in all that data so that you're not... One of my worst frustrations with like big corporate structures is that if you have a spreadsheet that reaches out to all these different locations within your internal network, some asshole moves a file and then all of a sudden your spreadsheet doesn't calculate your information correctly. What's up with that? Some asshole gets in there and ruins one little file, and then all of a sudden they save over something or they edit something within their file, and then all of a sudden your spreadsheet, that summation off of theirs, no worky. I used to have so many users move things around, so I moved away from like connecting other spreadsheets to a singular spreadsheet. Error. Yeah. Not about that live. I hear how deep this goes for you, Chad. It's frustrating, right? As your team grows and like as you have different departments that feed you information. Just give me the information and I'll import it into my spread. Numbers nerds, man. Crazy about it. Oh, what am I doing here? Look at that, it's still selling rings. So good. Yeah, I definitely want to chat with you in Discord sometime, Chosen. We'll do it offline so that I can focus more on what we're talking about. Spreadsheets and databases, yeah. Now databases, not the same. Not the same. Because the normal users can't brick databases. Normal users don't understand what a database is and the tables in the database. So you only have to worry about a handful of super users that can get in there and really screw up a database. And you just got to make sure the handshake is clean between whatever software you're sitting on top of the database. But spreadsheets, your average Joe can screw up a spreadsheet. And they will. I'm a full stack software engineer and I deal with big data sets every day. And every now and then someone tries to give me special info and I'm like, no, give it to me all at once and I will determine what I need. Exactly. Exactly, Matt. Just give me the whole file. Just give me the whole set, okay? I'll peel out whatever I don't want. Just give me all of the CSV. And also, I'm going to need it in a different format. I'm going to need some new columns in here. Normal users break the links all the time. And then I have to spend, 5, 10, 20 minutes, an hour tracing precedents and tracing dependents and going through all their steps to find I'm so close to cursing halfway through talking about every one of these statements. Then you find a plug somewhere. There's always a plug. There's always a plug. You sit in front of those new employees quest and you ask them, where'd you put the plug? Where'd you plug it? Because I know you plugged it somewhere. Or they'll put in those nifty calculations and back into the data. It's a sneaky move, man. That's a plug to me. The different format thing hits too close to home. I know. See, that's what I mean. Like, I think that's why I have such a fun time talking with you guys, is you speak the same language of all the stuff that we all kind of deal with similar problems and similar issues. I have a headache now. I need a drink. All right, well, let's move on. Let's move on. Everybody's teched out. Oh, dang, there's a deer outside. Freezing cold. Yeah, I do love that idea of a spreadsheet council. And just get like a working spreadsheet together and then we can hack and slash it. Different people can do different things, whatever they're interested in. And have time for. It's the time thing that gets me all the time. Similar component is the human in the equation. Yeah. You got to get the right users and trust them with the right amount of access. And I find it's very, very little access. Until I know someone knows their kit. Let's just keep them locked down. Let's keep their window of access reduced. Which is funny, because just from the way you guys talk about these things, I know you're not like the line users, right? You're not the common users. You're like the high-end administrators and managers of these things. So it's funny. It cracks me up how similar like our issues are in our own little worlds. Which is cool. It's cool that this group has kind of formed. I forgot about Twitch again. I always forget about Twitch. Almost done with this coffee. I'm gonna wrap up this coffee and probably take a break-a-rooney. I mean, the rain's just not stopping, so I gotta get out there and do the shopping done, especially while it's light still. You wait until you start summing 100 fields in your main sheet. Bro, 100 fields? It's gonna be way more than 100. I have far more than 100 just in the characters, right? You can have 60 characters, so 60 characters, summing 100 fields is only like 2 columns, bro. It's gonna be dozens of columns long in the summation sheet. And putting in hard values in equations. I'm not big on that. I don't like hard values in equations. I like the equations to be dynamic. The equations will all feed off of like user entry and the API once met. Helps drop all kinds of API knowledge on me. But 100 fields is... The spreadsheet's way past that already. Oh my god, what did you do? I can't fix this. And then 2 minutes later, you fix it. Like that a lot. That's another good trick, right? You oversell what you're doing, right? People don't need to know how long it takes you to fix that, right? It may take you 2 minutes, but you tell them it's going to be impossible. You tell them that they've just added a ridiculous amount of workload. And you're going to have to call in a specialist, and there's going to be fees. They don't need to know the magic that you pull, you know, the strings that you put together to fix the problem and then remove them from the equation next time. It's a good trick. It's a good trick. Because then all of a sudden you're just like a wizard. You're like... And then you just drink coffee. It's called job security. I mean... Yeah, in a sense. But it's like... Dude, the jobs really can't function without those key players, you know? So I don't think you have to like create that false sense of urgency to keep your job, because the shot callers and the decision makers already know, like, I have this one person that I go to for all these problems. But the users don't need to know that, right? The users you can freak your users out all day long. There's no reason not to. But they're not, yeah, they won't be the ones calling your job useful or not. The decision makers, they need to know that you're the one that makes the, fixes the F-bomb. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter if you finish the job in 10 minutes. It took me 10 years to learn how to do it. Yeah, that's fair. I thought you were going in a different direction. It doesn't matter. In mine, it doesn't matter to me if it takes me 10 minutes. I'm typically just... You have to explain to people the impact on what they're doing to your world, right? And you have to explain to them that it looks easy, but not everybody can do it. It took you 10 years to learn how to do it, right? So it's like you have to get across to them the pain that they cause. It's not my job, but I need the Excel data for my financial statements. Yeah. Yeah. Excel's so good at that, right? I don't know when we would ever move away from Excel. They have such a domination of that market. Alright, so what did we get done here? We got the third bank tune is up and running. We got inscription is leveled. Description's leveled, the routing of the items is set up. Got this character up 4 levels. That was really easy. So if your character's sitting at 56, you can get them up to 60 with 2 dungeon runs and professions, which is pretty incredible. I'm really happy about that, actually. So I got a boatload of characters that are just sitting in the mid-50s. I'll probably just do 1 a day for the next 40 days. Let's take the auctions real quick. If they find a better mousetrap other than Excel, I'll take it. Yeah, they're working on it. But Excel's still like the driver, right? Even with going remote and everything's going to cloud-based computing and things, Excel is still it's just so far ahead of all the competition. And then you have all the other software that sits on top of Excel and CSV formatting. It's like, come on.
My wares were made with knowledge. Come see me again.
Did all that stuff sell? No. Yeah, it's all in the mail still.
I cannot carry more.
Oh, all my bags here still too. That was not good. Electricity flickered.
Has much to offer.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that today, okay? It is way too cold to be going out of electricity. Oh, Matt, you said I have level 3 lunar fall ends, but I don't see the bigger money mission quests right yet. You get those once a week, and they are for extra garrison resources. So there's one mission per week per lunar fall end that's like 2,000 garrison resources or 2.5 or something ridiculous. That's what comes out of your lunar fall end upgrade. And it's only once a week, so it's easy to miss.
My inventory is full.
What is going on? Bags are filled up with junk.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
These runes actually sell? Not really. Just in my way.
I have many,
What else
many
you got?
wares.
Throw away. Yeah, this other stuff has purpose. Look at how expensive that is. 2,400 gold? So stupid.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Do you
I can't believe the profession items have so much gold in them still. Oh, post. Yeah, where are these?
Thank you for sharing.
This character has items that just need to be gone. Oh, it's kind of insane that the item level in those boxes comes out at 130. It's so easy to get that item level restriction now. For the rare missions, it's really easy. What are these? Enchanter study? Whatever. Not used up.
Good fortune to our friends. May your feet find good trails.
I cannot carry more.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Oh, so he's up? I got a jet for now. I gotta go do the shopping. I keep putting it off. Coffee's almost done. Had a good time streaming. Thanks for hanging out, folks. It was good. Matt, Quest, Alto, Kialo. Yeah, wow. Bunch of the heavy hitters in here today. Cool, man. It was good hanging out with you guys. Had a good time talking. I really like the spreadsheet council idea. So I'm gonna be back later playing. I don't know if I'll kick off stream. Maybe I'll just do off stream stuff. I don't know. Everybody I just named off might be interested in watching like spreadsheet work. But for the average Joe, might not care about spreadsheet work. We'll see. Justin, you were up in there. Good to see you, buddy. Homie. Always a pleasure, sir. What else we got up in here? We had no sex bots. Excellent. Nightbot did work. Appreciate your work, Nightbot. Invincible showed up. How you doing, Invincible? Good to have you. Yeah, it was a good stream. Had a good time today, guys. I'll be doing, if I don't get back on tonight, I'll definitely get on tomorrow and do more of what I'm doing. We're just going to keep pushing this ball forward until we get a good handle on these things. So tonight, I definitely want to do that spreadsheet work for inscription and possibly alchemy. We'll see how far I get into it. I'm sure that project will grow as I get in and get hands-on on it. But I had a good time. And I'll be back at it again tomorrow. Probably do another daytime stream. Christmas Eve tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you enjoy time with your families or with your friends or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to have some family time, but I'm going to make some time for stream too, because I enjoy playing games. So then over the next weekend, I'm going to be playing games pretty much every day and we'll do some stuff. Matt, message me later. I will. I'll catch you guys later. Had a good time. Twitch stream going down. Chosen, see you later, dude. YouTube stream next. Always have to remember how to do these things. End stream. End stream. Later, guys. Play some games.